live on the
Oh, no.
Squared Circle. It is the Toy Man Chris Hill, along with a blurry Jay Kirby.
Ah,
Here's something.
technical difficulties right off the rip. Gotta love them.
We are back. We are ready for more action, and just a couple weeks away from our next live event, which will be Midsummer Meltdown here in Cleburne, Texas, on August 23rd. Going to be a hot show. Not hot. I mean, it should be air conditioned, but I mean,
It's gonna be hot outside, Chris. It's gonna be Texas in August. Like,
yes.
this is gonna be a phenomenal show. I'm absolutely, as sore as I still am from my match against Ocho, and as much as I'm still mad at him for winning, him versus Levi is going to be one of the best main events that we've ever put on, and I cannot wait to see it.
It's going to be a fun show for sure. Lots going on, but my stuff did not go right. Let me get.
Also, for everyone wondering about my caption down here, this has nothing to do with the show. It has everything to do with our guest this evening. So, legal disclaimer: everything I'm talking about of the show, fully supported. I'm so excited for this show. It's going to be fantastic, and the board is loving it. Everything I'm going to say to our guest, however, they have basically disavowed me.
You need to be nice, though. I mean,
I'm going to be professional.
Don't be like Rock Bannon.
I'm going to be professional. That is what I'm going to say. Nice is a strong word. Professional is the best word.
Okay, I get it. So that'll work. There.
Yeah. I will try to keep my temper under control. It's not going to be easy, but I'm going to try.
Try. All right. No, that's all we can ask right now, I guess.
Exactly.
That's so you're saying you're not very happy with our guest. You
I am not.
Fill us in on why, and for those who may have missed the previous show.
Well, I'd love to explain what's going on right now. Our guest this evening is Xander Slade, the former American Viking. He left his hammer somewhere off, being picked up by someone who's worthy of it, because he's not anymore. That being said, he has recently joined Rock Bannon and the Posse as a new member, and his actions are unforgivable. His absolutely low-down sneak attack on Hoss Holden was despicable and diabolical. And so I am personally quite livid at the situation that someone that I truly respected in this company, someone that I hoped, we could have a really hard-hitting, friendly match one day in the future, see whose metal's tougher. I was looking forward to that day. Now I'm not. Now I am waiting to get my hands on this man because he is words that I am not allowed to say on this podcast tonight. I've already been warned about last week.
Proud of you.
So, so I'm a little upset, a little perturbed.
Yeah, and I know, it's kind of interesting. Trey was on last week, and we had talked with him about being on the Midsummer Meltdown, and then some actions happened this weekend with Trey and Mr. Slade. That kind of led to, I think, some more announcements that we have. But anyway,
alrighty,
we will get into it all. Ty's with us.
Hello, Ty. It's always a pleasure.
How are you?
Hey, my guy.
Angela. And Ty saying hi to everybody. So there we go.
We're off to a good start tonight.
All right. So let's get into it. We'll let's run through what we have so far. We know that Midsummer Meltdown will be the return of Juicy Joangelo Garcia taking on Max Volume Beckett, the loudest guy in the game.
Oh my goodness. This is going to be an amazing match. We saw Max and his technical prowess against Alec Bullsdale.
I don't know what this is about. And me?
And Chris Hill. Wow.
Yeah.
Ocho. Nice to see you again. I am still sore. Thank you for that. But we saw Max's technical prowess against Alex Bullsdale just 2 weeks ago?
Mm-hmm.
Man put in hell of an effort. I mean, top tier quality. And he is going up against one of the hottest, one of the fastest rising stars we have. Despite my my mixed feelings about how him and his tag team partner are handling business right now, Joey is a hell of a talent. He's probably one of the most talented people we have on the show. So these two are absolutely going to tear it up. I'm going to be exhausted. Thank you, Ocho. I appreciate you too. I'm going to be exhausted watching this, let alone if I got in the ring with either of them. So this is going to be part of the meltdown, part of the joke. This is going to be a fire match. It's going to be amazing.
And then we also will have the Fallen Angel Seth Anunnaki in the building. We've not seen him for a few shows, along with Xavier Zamora. Seth, losing the title. Xavier come up short against King Outlaw. Both of these men are going to be out to redeem themselves.
Oh, absolutely. Both these men with losses on their record and something to prove. Xavier had a killer match with King Outlaw last show. Just missed it by that much. Just that much. Like he had Jason on the ropes. Seth, we've not seen since he lost the Cruiserweight Championship. Don't worry, Jason. I'm not happy with him either about Cinco de Mayo, but we'll figure that out later. But Seth hasn't been seen since he lost the Cruiserweight title, so he's coming back. He's probably coming back with a vengeance. I almost feel bad for Xavier if I didn't know that he can hit just as hard, if not harder than Seth. So these two are going to go out there. They're going to put on a show. They're going to probably vent some frustrations that they both have. So just have the medics on standby and a couple bags of ice, because these guys are they're going to tear into one another.
I'm a little bit worried about something that involves Events Fitness Center.
Maybe he signed you up for one of his boot camps.
Boot camps, training grounds. I don't know. That's there is the golden ticket here. I don't know. Who knows? I've been thinking about this. Yeah. So
got an idea of who you're gonna cash in on, or who you're gonna hand it off to?
Yeah. I'm getting there. So
okay. I won't press any harder than that.
All right. So another fire of a match. We're going to see the Cruiserweight Championship with the Agtown Ace Alec Bullsdale taking on Jack Calloway, the Natural Born Killer, who is ready for his shot at APW Gold.
These two are about to put on an absolute spectacle. These are two young. Xavier's a guy to watch now. But these two are two high-flying young cats.
Cads.
Cads. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm calling them now. They're two young kids with limitless potential, and something to strive for. They are fighting for the APW Cruiserweight Championship, which take it with however many grains of salt you want. That's probably one of our best, if not our best division, because there's so much competition in it. There's so many people coming in and out every single month trying to get their hands on it. It's almost I'd put it on par with the women's division. There's always a new challenger going for the title. There's never, and I'm all for a good rivalry. I'm all for running it back. Sounds like you might have a challenge, Chris. He's on one tonight. I don't know what you did to piss him off this time, but
everyone wants to beat me up. That's the problem.
But there's always fresh talent in these in these divisions, especially the cruiserweight division. So these two are absolutely gonna tear the house down, and I cannot wait.
Jackson watching along as well. Hello, Jackson.
Hello, Jackson.
Then our main event, as you mentioned before, it will be Ocho Camacho getting his shot at Levi Lucas, leaving the posse. Right answer, wrong answer, I don't know.
Well, I know the answer. It was the right answer. It was the right thing to do. It was
John.
Nope.
The one who wants to get in the ring with me is what it is. It's hello, Trey.
Yeah. Yes, we said Jackson. We did not say Trey Jackson. Say his name and he freaking appears. But this main event, I truly believe, especially in spite of our guest tonight, that Levi made the right decision. He wasn't trying to duck Ocho. He was willing to accept the challenge, which is a bold strategy, Chris. As someone who's recently been ran over and broken in half by Ocho Camacho, I don't suggest it to anyone, even to my worst enemies. Hey, Xander, maybe you should go fight Ocho. But Levi was not afraid. He did not duck the fight. Rock apparently disagreed with this strategy. Thus, they disagreed on how to proceed. So Levi leaving. Will it be his detriment? It might be. I'm not going to say that it's not going to affect the outcome of this match because now Levi doesn't have Rock to cheat for him. He doesn't have the posse to back him up. This is a good old one-on-one, mano-a-mano showdown at high noon. Whoever's the best gun is going to be the heavyweight champion.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, let's take our first commercial break, and we'll be back with our guest.
Are you ready to start your fitness journey today, but don't want to deal with the hassle of big, overcrowded franchise gyms, or tired of waiting on gym equipment? Then head down to AFC Advanced Fitness Center in Keene, Texas, where we're locally owned and operated. That's 2221 FM 2280 Keene, Texas, where we offer several different memberships starting out at $23.99. We also offer 24-hour memberships and also tanning. Don't forget to call us and ask us about our first responder discounts and our educator discounts and also veteran discounts. Call us at 817-506-0003. That's 817-506-0003. Call us today and let's get healthy together.
Looking for unbeatable daily deals on the hottest vapes and treats? Head to Vapor Labs. Discover amazing sales on Geek Bars, Core Infinity Vapes, and a variety of delicious gummy treats. Find us at 1301 West Henderson Street, Suite 1, Cleburne, Texas, right between World Gym and Bright Dental. Don't miss out on your next great deal at Vapor Labs, your one-stop shop for all things vape and more.
Are you enjoying watching full episodes of Advanced Pro Wrestling on the DC Network? Well, why not catch a live show? Advanced Pro Wrestling is bringing action throughout the year in Johnson County. Catch one of our shows live in Cleburne or Alvarado, Texas. But what are you waiting for? Visit advancedprowrestling.com and get your tickets today for the next live show and come be a part of the APW experience.
Our next show will be in Cleburne, Texas, the 2 weeks from, well, almost 2 weeks away, August 23rd, at J.N. Long Cultural Arts Center. It will be Midsummer Meltdown, and we have it's actually a very action-packed card. Lots of people on.
Oh yeah,
including our guest tonight. Ready, Jay?
No, I'm not ready. Hold on. 16 days, Chris. I counted.
16 days. Okay.
16 days until our next show. So you have 16 days to get your tickets now.
There we go. All right.
Now I'm ready, Chris. Let's do this thing.
Deep breath in. Okay, you ready? All right.
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
Let's welcome Mr. Xander Slade. Welcome, Xander.
Welcome. I mean, y'all hadn't stopped talking about me for the last, week, 2 weeks?
Yeah. We're just gonna get it out of the bag right now. Why
not?
You and Rock have been at each other since I've been here. 3 years nonstop. You've been blamed for things that he was taking, that he was behind. You were blamed for things that. How would you even align yourself with him?
Because think about this. Every time he stepped in my way, I got better. Proved myself. So why have him stand in my way? I'm not going to have him stand by my side.
As shocking to me as when King Outlaw was behind the Mystery Man several years ago, just something I never thought I would see is Xander Slade standing side by side with Rock Bandit.
You know, things are not what you think they are. This is y'all's fault, the fans' fault, King Outlaw's fault. He did this. Y'all did this. The fans did this. Every single one of y'all, as soon as they got the opportunity, after what Jason Bruce not only did to me, did to you, Chris, did to the fans, does one tiny little thing, not even him, his tag partner. Now that's all y'all want to talk about. Jason Bruce this, Jason Bruce that. I put this company on my back and carried it while he was injured, while he was getting attacked, but yet I caught the blame. Nobody wanted to ask me on my opinion on it. Nobody wanted to come to me for an interview, wanted to come to me for proof. So I carried that burden.
Yeah.
Yes, I lost a match to him. Rock Bannon fired me. Well, technically, he fired the soldier. He never fired Xander Slade. So I went off. I got better. I came back. Yes, we had a scuffle, but every time he stepped in my way, I got better. So again, why don't we just have him stand next to me? And now, sky's the limit. Tell me I'm wrong.
You're absolutely wrong. You're absolutely wrong. I am telling you the truth. I'm the only person in this company that's going to tell you the truth to your face. This is the dumbest thing you could have done. I think the only thing dumber you could have done is challenge Ocho Camacho to a cage match.
You know,
that's the only thing stupider you could have done.
But something you don't know is I've been in the ring with Ocho, and I've beaten him, and I can do it again. You haven't. You can't beat him. I can.
Not gonna fall for that one.
You sure?
Oh, I'm positive.
Trey's on, and I know this isn't Trinity Wrestling, but you were at Trinity Wrestling this past weekend.
Let's talk on that. One, Trey comes on here last week and wants to talk about, technically we broke into APW right around the same time. I kept going. He got hurt and scurried off into the distance. Comes back. Yeah, we've never had a singles match. We've had, some battle royals, fatal four-way here and there. He doesn't know me. He thinks he's watched videos. He's only seen what I've allowed him and the rest of y'all to see. So, may or may not have sent a message to him. So, Trey, if your ribs are all healed up and you can make it in 3 weeks, I'll be waiting for you at Midsummer Meltdown.
Yeah, that being said, that is the match that we were holding back on. It is Trey Jackson taking on Xander Slade, representing, that just hurts right there, representing the posse. Just
Disgusting is what it is.
Rock Bannon by your side. That speechless. Just speechless on that, honestly. That's I guess with all due respect, we've had a history. You know, you were around when I first started as well. You and Jason were key reasons why I joined APW, and I don't know. I've been betrayed by everybody that I felt close to. I guess that's wrestling. You know, bring your chair.
Bring it, Trey. I still got the scar, but you go ahead and bring the chair. Bring the chair.
Ocho's already claiming the victory.
Ocho seemed very confident after his last match that he's ready for the heavyweight championship.
He is a Cinco de Mayo champion, so we'll
that as well.
But all right, so we've never really had a sit down. You said that you started about the same time as Trey, so
No. I broke into APW at the same time.
Into APW as Trey. Okay,
How long have you been? 11th year.
Oh, 11th year. Okay. What got you into wrestling?
I've always been a fan. Oh God, what does he want to say now?
He'll take credit.
Sure, whatever.
All the Posse has never lost a match in APW.
I mean, this is true. It is true.
Yes, that is true. You did win against Haas.
I think Ty needs to understand that I would not slap Rock Bannon for Levi. In fact, I think Levi got exactly what he deserved.
Yeah, his freedom.
I'm talking about the beatdown afterwards.
All right. So what did get you into wrestling?
Fan since I was a kid. Always enjoyed it. Loved entertaining. So, and I was always very physical growing up. So.
I know you do a lot of martial arts now as well.
Yep. A lot of different styles. I do karate, kickboxing, jiu-jitsu. I have done Krav Maga. I was a combatives instructor in the military, so always been very physical, and I have no problem getting physical.
Do you feel that your background has helped you or held you back any in wrestling?
Depends on how you want to go about it. I always carried this company, tried to do the right thing for everybody. Anywhere I wrestled, I always tried to do the right thing, be the guy that set the example. But now that I don't have to do that, I don't have to hold back. So I guess you'll just have to wait in 3 weeks and see what happens.
I go back to why I'm at a loss here. That's dream match is Xander Slade versus Roman Reigns.
Wow. All right, I'm gonna say I've been as calm as I can be for as long as I can be. This is as calm as you're gonna get, Chris Hill.
All
right, Xander, you said here and you said that every single time that Rock stood in your way, you got better. And why you aligned is what you could do with him next to you. What sounds like you're completely complicit, completely okay with never getting better, because if he's not in your way, you're going to remain stagnant. Instead, you're going to take a couple steps back, let him guide you around like some kind of lost puppy, because he lost a heavyweight champion in his little group, in his little posse, and he goes, "Oh no, I ran out of muscle. Maybe I should go find someone. Oh, here's someone that I can manipulate, that I can bend to my whims, because he's down on his luck. He's in a bad spot, and this is the perfect time for me to slither my way into his little brain and talk and convince him that I'm the path to go down."
You have it all wrong. You have it completely wrong. Yes, Rock stood in my way and I got better. But now I don't have to have him stand in my way. He can just guide me and get me to what I want. Get me to what the posse needs. No more jumping through hoops and going through obstacles. It's now a straight path instead of taking the long route around.
Have Mr. Bannon on the air, but I don't think I have him connected to. Oh, yeah. Give me just a second. I'll get you connected here. You guys can't hear him giving me crap right now.
Oh my God!
Oh, there we go.
There he is.
About time, Chris. My God.
Okay, hold on. I've had just about enough of this. First off, teaming up on Xander Slade.
Thank you, Rock.
But second off, Mr. J. Kirby, let's get something straight. First off, if you looked at the posse, we have never ran out of muscle. Also, you talk about Levi Lucas. I put that title on him. If you remember before, your brother, who was his manager, could not put a title on Levi. When Levi came to the posse, he became a champion. Now, Xander Slade, who has held many, many titles in APW, Xander Slade needs a little bit to keep his eye on the prize, and you're looking. He'll have belts around his waist before you know it. So, get your facts straight. The posse has never lost muscle. We lost baggage.
That baggage being the heavyweight championship of this company, the flagship, the one title that means the most to everybody. That's what you lost, Rock, because you're so egotistical you can't see it. You lost the most important gold in the company.
Did I lose it?
Yes, you did. You drove it away.
Jay Kirby, the baby of APW. You have not been around very long. I have been here since the beginning of APW. I'm the one who took in APW to the height it has taken to. And you know what? On your podcast right now, there's two people, one talking to you and one sitting there looking at you, who's been there from day one in one way or another. So, get your facts straight. You will see Mr. Lucas will not be holding that title very long, but the posse will still be at the top. Everybody talks about us. Everybody wants to come see us. Everybody wants to be us. As you can see, we have the biggest, strongest, meanest, and smartest people on the roster. I'm going to hang up and let the American Viking, the new member of the posse, speak his mind because he don't need me talking for him. Goodbye.
Let's take a quick break and then we'll recover.
Good idea, Chris.
Hello from Stitches, Clings, and Things, where we offer custom t-shirts for personal wear or business apparel. We even offer vehicle decals and even custom crochet items like beanies, blankets, coasters, and more. Please contact through our social media platform on Facebook or call us at 817-666-8027 and even email us at stitchesclingsandthings@outlook.com.
Hi, welcome to Henson Photography. We do all kinds of photos. Sports photos, family photos, and shows like APW. We have done rodeos, volleyball, basketball, cheerleading, color guard, promos, and many more. Henson Photography is family owned and ran. So come check us out on Facebook at Henson Photography, and we will see you at the next show.
Do you want to advertise your local business to a wider audience? Well, why not advertise with Johnson County's best pro wrestling promotion? Have your business showcased on Roku TV through the DC Network throughout episodes of Advanced Pro Wrestling, as well as YouTube, Facebook, and also through the Squared Circle podcast. For inquiries, please email advertisewithapw@gmail.com.
We are back with our guest, Xander Slade, and the comments have been coming in. Xander had to jump an old man and took 2 men to jump Trey. The ratings going down. Well, King Outlander, you think the ratings are down every time you're not on. That's the... You'll never be able to be trusted. Oh, that's for Rock. Okay. We should make that match. I would love to see that one.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Rick versus Rock. That'd be good. That'd be...
I'd be all right with that.
All right. So, So was it a spur of the moment thing to join Rock? Was it planned? If Haas had joined the posse, what would have been the plan? I guess
Haas would have never joined the posse. He's too much of a goody two shoes.
I would have thought that about you. I never would have thought you joined the posse.
See, that's what you don't know me. As long as you've been doing this, the more that the shows went on, the less you watched and the less you cared. You didn't see the things stirring in the background, the frustration. And was it a spur of the moment thing? No. I'd have been a part of the posse no matter what. I just needed a right time to make an impact. And who better than on Haas, who just came back. And don't get me wrong, miraculous recovery. But if I'm not mistaken, he's been put on the shelf again.
Not quite put on the shelf, but yeah, I think he has announced that his cancer is back. Didn't seem like he's given up though. I mean, he's still out wrestling.
You talk, Xander. You talk about the perfect. See, even Tucson said it.
Tucson knows.
You said it was the perfect opportunity, like the perfect moment for you to join the posse. Was it the perfect moment because you lost the North Texas title? Is that what that was? Because you were so desperate after a loss to Red Chambers, the man that had never beat you before, by the way. You've beat him every single other time. But the one time he beat you, that's when you cry and throw a fit and go find Rock Bannon and go, oh, life's too hard. I'm going to take the easy way.
No. So you have this all wrong, Jay. This was not because I lost a championship. I've won championships and I've lost them. It's wrestling. It happens. Every dog has their day. A blind squirrel can find a nut every now and then. I'll give props to Red. He knew what was coming, and he used it to his advantage. Nothing against him. But Jay, if you don't stop with your attitude, your comments, you're more than welcome to get in the ring with me.
Oh,
and I'll break your neck again and put you on the shelf permanently.
Oh, don't worry about these little spurs. I'm perfectly fine. Anytime, any place you want, I'm ready.
Why don't I'll even
You're
give you
lucky
this.
that Trey Jackson is in my way because I've been begging the board for this match. And the only reason that I didn't get it is because they had already booked Trey. That's the truth.
Oh, why don't you get some more training? Talk to the board.
Training? I've been doing this longer than you. I have been wrestling for over 13 years. And that's another thing, Rock Bannon. I ain't no baby. Just because I'm new to this company doesn't mean I haven't traveled up and down the roads. All right? I've wrestled in Virginia, right in the heart of Flair country. Okay? I've wrestled in Philly, right in the shadowy ECW. And now I'm here in Von Erich country, the one place that I've been waiting to get my hands on. And so, no, I ain't no rookie. I've been at this just as long, if not longer than you. Yes, on GTS Wrestling too, which means I've been recognized all over the country, John.
The views of Jay Kirby do not reflect those of APW.
I'm ready. I'm ready at any time.
I'm just saying, if you wrestle like you host this podcast, if one little thing's going to set you off, you're not focused. You're not ready for this. You're not ready. You need to go get ready. Because honestly, I would want you at your best.
We do have Midsummer Meltdown coming up here in Cleburne, August 23rd. Jay and Long Cultural Arts Center. Our guest tonight, Xander Slade, will be in action as he takes on Trey Jackson. So you and Trey had a run-in this past weekend. I know that at Trinity. What it was brought up that it was 2-on-1 there. I mean, how do you feel? How are you feeling towards Trey?
Towards Trey?
Mm-hmm.
I have no hard feelings, but if you're going to make comments and statements, prepare to have a message resent to you. And he got a message. Not only one, two of them. And I hope your ribs are ready in 3 weeks, because I know they're going to be hurting.
All right. I have a legitimate question. I will keep my composure for this one. Xander, usually I would sit here and I'd say, Xander Slade's the hardworking, workhorse of the division. He's here to carry the company, all those nice things. Well, with that being thrown out the window, clearly with every bit of honor and grace that you've ever had, what is your strategy going into this match? Because I know originally you probably would have came in some hard-nosed offense, hit him hard right at the bell, strong lockup, things of that nature. What is your strategy for Trey Jackson come this time around? Because clearly we're not getting the usual Xander Slade that we're used to. So please enlighten us to your game plan, your strategy a little bit.
See, I like how you try that because we know Trey's watching. But I'm not telling you. I'm not going to give him any little inkling of an idea of what could be coming. All he needs to know, and all you're going to get, is I'm going to hit him hard. And every time he stands up, I'm going to hit him harder.
11 years in the business. What's been some of your favorite matches?
Definitely one that stands out was my triple threat with King Outlaw and the Vampire Lord Gangrel.
Gangrel.
It was to date probably the most fun I have ever had in the ring. And getting to wrestle someone that I grew up watching too.
Mm-hmm.
Probably what would follow that would be yes, John, that this is Manly Scramble. I do remember that when I first met this behemoth of a man. That was a lot of fun. There are a lot of inside jokes between myself and John. Now.
You can reconnect now.
First time we ever met each other, we got to lock up in the ring, and we had some words and some actions afterwards, but they've been squashed, and no hard feelings towards him anymore at all.
None whatsoever?
None whatsoever.
Okay.
Do you feel you're going to be able to truly trust Herd and John and Rock?
Well, I have known Herd for about as long as I've been in this business, and I have known Rock Bannon since the day APW opened its doors.
Mm-hmm.
They've never lied to me. Why start now? And as for John, for the last, year or so we've had him around, he's also never lied to me.
I can't disagree with you on that. They've never lied to you. They've been underhanded and done shady things, but maybe not lied to you.
I mean, this is wrestling. We've all done underhanded and shady things.
That is the first thing
you
you've
hold
said
the
all
golden
night I can
ticket
agree with.
And you're not an active wrestler. That seems pretty shady to me. I'm just saying.
It was not intentional at all. That was purely me celebrating. That was... Anyway, let's take our last commercial break. We'll be back right after this.
Let's be real. No one likes being locked into a contract or getting hit with surprise fees. At Advanced Fitness Center, we keep it simple. No contracts, no cancellation fees, and no nonsense. You pay month to month, and if life happens and you need to cancel, no problem at all. No headaches, no fine print. This is a great gym that works with your schedule and budget. So, if you're tired of the runaround from other gyms, come see what makes AFC different.
Are you enjoying watching full episodes of Advanced Pro Wrestling on the DC Network? Well, why not catch a live show? Advanced Pro Wrestling is bringing action throughout the year in Johnson County. Catch one of our shows live in Cleburne or Alvarado, Texas. But what are you waiting for? Visit advancedprowrestling.com and get your tickets today for the next live show and come be a part of the APW experience.
That next show will be Midsummer Meltdown, Saturday, August 23rd at the Jay & Long Cultural Arts Center in Cleburne. We are ready to end summer on fire, basically. I mean, we've got a huge show. We'll run through all of it, and I want to get your opinions, Xander, on these matches. So we've got Juicy Joangelo Garcia taking on Max Volume Beckett.
Well, I have now been in the ring with both of those guys. Yes, John. That's fine. Joey, many matches against Joey. I will say probably one of my favorites to be in the ring with. But Max is a lot of hard hitting. And yeah, Joey won his last match without King Outlaw, but I don't know if Joey's got it this time.
Joey has been in the gym. I've been watching him. He's been
in the gym. That's fine, but Max is constantly grinding in the ring. You know, to be quite honest, this one I'm looking forward to. I'll be nice on this one. This one can be a toss-up. You could flip a coin and pick somebody off of this one. I think this is the one time Jay may agree with me, but you could flip a coin on this one. I have seen the dirty side of Joey, and I have seen the dirty side of Max. So
this is true.
I would agree. This is very much a toss-up of a match. It could go either way, which is going to make me be watching it all the more intense.
We also will have the return of Xavier Zamora taking on the Fallen Angel, Seth Anunnaki. Both men coming off of recent losses here. Both men having something to prove, too.
You know, never been in the ring with Xavier, but I have had countless matches, wars, fights with Seth. I don't know if Xavier's ever stepped foot in the ring with Seth, but even when Seth was, you know, everybody was cheering him and he was always for the crowd, he was still a very dangerous individual. And I think after losing that title, I think he has more to prove. And I will have to give that one to Seth.
All right. Then in the Cruiserweight Championship match, we do have the Agtown Ace, Alec Bullsdale, defending his title against the Natural Born Killer, Jack Calloway, who was also at Trinity this past weekend, who...
if anything is to say about what Jack did last show and then what he did at Trinity, Bullsdale does not stand a chance. And I have been in the ring with Bullsdale, and kid can move, he can fly, and he hits hard for his size. But Jack's name says it all, the Natural Born Killer. Bullsdale might be a 3-time champion. This is going to be his shortest reign. He is losing that belt.
Not to call an early win, but I'm going to have to disagree. I think everyone has overlooked Alec his entire run with this Cruiserweight title. And Jack might overlook him again, just like Seth did. Seth thought he was going in for an easy win, and look what happened. He lost the title. So I might have to give this one to the Ace.
Then obviously our heavyweight championship match will be Levi Lucas taking on Ocho Camacho for the APW heavyweight championship. I don't know that you have any issues with Levi, but your team does.
Well, quite frankly, I do have issues with Levi.
Okay.
Not from when he was with the Posse, from previous, when he was with He Who Shall Not Be Named.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of dirty, underhanded tactics. I do not see Levi walking out with that belt because he has proven time and time again he can't win on his own. Rock gave him that belt. If Rock didn't give him that belt, he would have never been heavyweight champion. Period.
I have to say, there's a part of me that agrees with you in that one.
And as for Ocho, this is a new Ocho, one that I have not seen before. That he is a little bit more focused than he used to be.
Undefeated since he came back to APW.
So, but again,
Thanks
Levi
for the
wouldn't
reminder,
matter.
Chris.
Levi could be facing Jay. Levi can't win a match on his own.
While I am Haas, it's excellent to see you, my friend. While I am rooting for Ocho on this one, because once you've faced someone face to face, fought him tooth and nail like a real man would, you kind of respect him, and you kind of really gain an appreciation for them as a person. So I'm kind of rooting for Ocho in this one, but this is not going to be a cakewalk. Even when I disagreed with Levi's tactics, when he's teamed with Rock, when he was in the posse, I still touted how capable of a champion he is. Extremely athletic, has a fantastic cardiovascular system. He could just outlast Ocho. That's probably his best chance, is to outlast him and try to outmaneuver him. I will agree. This is a very, very focused Ocho. I can tell you firsthand, this man's ready for whatever's coming. But this is not going to be some cakewalk. Ocho's not just going to walk in and Levi's going to roll over on his stomach. This is going to be a fight. And it's going to be the heavyweight bout that this heavyweight championship deserves. Two of the best in APW going at it. One-on-one. Mano a mano, nobody else, no one at ringside to help them. Two gentlemen walking in, one of them walks out.
And then, of course, we will have you taking on Trey Jackson for bragging rights, I guess. Just
You call it bragging rights. I'm just going to prove a point. That's all it's going to take.
What is your issue? Why Trey? What has Trey done that turned the wrath of the Viking or Xander against him?
He opened his mouth here on this show. He wanted to call me out. So I answered. Just not in the way that you would expect me to answer. I sent a message, and I sent it, I'm pretty sure, extremely clear of what is to come when he steps in that ring. And that was just a taste. That wasn't even I wasn't even there to wrestle. I was there to send a message.
All right. Well, you will definitely get your shot to send that message coming up here in, what did we say, 16 days?
16 days.
Midsummer Meltdown, August 23rd at the Jay and Long Cultural Arts Center. You definitely want to be there. Haas is a fan. Okay. I thought I... So Xander, one last question for you before we end here. So, been around. Is there anybody that you have not had the opportunity to face that you want to face?
Who? Not that I can think of. I mean, there's a lot that I do, but that would require the board to bring them in.
Mm-hmm.
But I've never turned down a challenge. I will say this, I think the one that I've wanted to do and never got to due to scheduling issues was Franco Varga. The contract was signed, but unfortunately, Franco had something else where it had to change. And it was a conflict issue. So he was legally allowed out of that match, which was fine. But if I ever get the chance, it's probably the one guy that's still on my list that I haven't gotten to. And I'd like that opportunity.
I think Amber might have your number if that would.
I mean, she's seen what I'd. Never mind.
My money would be on Amber. There's.
I know who I'm rooting for.
Any final words for us tonight, Xander?
I did have something, and this was to kind of go off of what Jay was talking about the heavyweight championship. We don't have it in the posse. For someone that's been in the business for 13 years, you should know a man doesn't need a championship. We make it. Every time I held a championship, didn't matter who held the world or who held the heavyweight champion, everybody was talking about me and what championship I held. A championship will never make me. I will make that championship mean something. When I was tag champion, that's all they talked about. Renegades, tag team champions. When I won the new Frontier title, it's all people talked about. The Chaos Championship, it's all everybody was talking about. Even when I was fired, it still got mentioned for weeks. Nobody mentioned much about Joey winning the first ever or becoming the inaugural North Texas Championship. It was Xander Slade being the second championship. That's what people were talking about. When I won the Gordy Hobby Memorial Trophy, that's what everybody was talking about. Again, nobody was talking about any other championship because I made the title that I held the one to talk about. Oh, yes, Jason Bruce. The only reason your title ever got talked about was because I was coming after you for revenge.
There you have it. Saturday, August 23rd, Midsummer Meltdown, Jay and Long Cultural Arts Center. We will be live with APW action. Still VIP tickets available, still front row tickets available. Get your tickets now. We are taking a pause in action right now, but after August, we're going gangbusters through September, October, and November. We've got 7 shows real quick, one right after another. You know how the end of the year gets. It gets crazy. So that will do it for us tonight. Thank you for joining us and I guess explaining yourself. I don't know that I agree with it, but I do appreciate you coming on tonight. And next week we will be back with the Natural Born Killer, Jack Calloway. He says he's got everything worked out. We'll get him on, and then we will be back. So we'll be back next Thursday night, same time, 7:30. Jack Calloway will be our guest. Thank you all for watching. Have a great night.